Hi guys, when he had one night stand with his secretary. Part 2. Tae was unable to focus on work, so he stepped out and drove to a lake at the outskirts of the city. He looked at his shadow on the blue surface, dialing Koo's number, but no response. What is this feeling? Why am I being like this? I just can't without him. He remembered the soft glowing skin, Koo's shy smile when he wrapped his hand around his bicep, and the way Koo trembled in his hold when he was. But that was the only one night stand. He tried to console himself, assure himself, but instead it made him overwhelmed, so he grabbed the roots of his hair, pulling them tightly. Ah! Why? Jungkook is just my secretary, a normal employee, but why his presence left me like a piece of me was snatched far away. He shouted loudly, frustrated. But instead of going back to his office, he drove towards Jungkook's house. Pulling the car, he stepped out and rang the doorbell. No response. Maybe he's not here. They went back to his car, turning the engine on, but turned it off and rested his head on steering wheel, looking continuously toward Jungkook's house, waiting for him. 1, 2, 3, 4 hours passed. Another car pulled and Jungkook stepped out while smiling. Jungkook, thanks Sojuna, it's a favor on me. Sojun, no need for it Jungkook. We are friends and maybe you can return the favor by going on a date on Sunday with me. Yeah, stop flirting. Jungkook laughed, glaring cutely at him and waved his hand, going to his house as the car left. Jungkook opened the door by passcode, but then he felt a presence behind himself. His breath hitched when a muscular chest met his small back, and a person stepped inside and pulled him in a back hug. Were you ignoring me? They whispered while hugging him tightly while closing the door behind them. What are you doing? Leave me, Jungkook wriggled, tried to turn, and scolding his boss, who was behaving like a little kid, nuzzling to him. No! They whined, inhaling Koo's soft fragrance, trying to calm himself down because the storm of anger was increasing as he saw the interaction between Koo and Park. JK, Kim Taehyung Shi, I said leave me, Jungkook shouted and Tae's hold on him loosened and he turned to him to scold him, but Tae's pouty face made him stop. He scoffed out. He cannot believe his cold boss is pouting in front of him and behaving like a child right now. Yeah, I am boss here. No, you are not my boss anymore, Kim Taehyung-shi. Stop calling my full name like we are strangers. Call me Tae, Tete, Tata, baby, honey, sweetie. They suggested, smirking, making Jungkook look at him in disbelief. Jungkook, what is wrong with you, man? Why are you behaving like this? Why can't you leave me alone? Because I need you. I don't know. I just can't be away from you. I cannot see you with someone else. It makes me angry, jealous. Call me possessive, obsessed, or anything. But do not ignore me, Koo. I think. No, I'm sure I have feelings for you. Jungkook. Jungkook laughed out, staring at him unbelievable. You think I am a joke? When you want, you play with me and then ignore me like a toy? And why now? What were you doing when I desperately wanted to be with you? Wanted you to talk with me? When I wanted to date you? They. I'm sorry, Jungkook. Please, I just realized late, but I am sure I need you. Jungkook scoffed coldly. But I don't need you, so please, kindly get out of my house. Now, Jungkook pointed his finger. Tae looked at Jungkook hurt, but he shook his head. No, I'm sorry. Please go out with me, Jungkook. Please. No, Taehyungshi, leave me alone and get out. I want peace, which I will only get away from you. Tae pleaded to him with his eyes, but Jungkook remained unfazed. Oh, by the way, I am already dating someone else, so please leave from here. Tae looked at him, shocked. Tae, are you dating Park? Jungkook, yes, I am. So leave. Tae wanted to speak, but he closed his mouth and slowly left the house. But he turned around suddenly, going inside. Tae, don't think I am going now means I am stepping back. I want you, I need you, and you are mine. Jungkook, only mine. Then he kissed Jungkook's round cheek and winked at him, running inside his car, driving back smiling, as Jungkook ran after him with his sleeper to beat him for the sudden kiss. Little Bean, your dad is unbelievable. Jungkook closed his door, shaking his head, and went to kitchen for making food for himself and his little bean. Ding, ding, ding. Jungkook's phone was continuously ringing with messages from Taehyung. Jungkook opened the phone, reading them, leaving Taehyung on scene, and put his phone on silent. Koo, did you eat? Koo, are you coming to office tomorrow? Right, baby? Forgive me, please. Please give me a chance, Koo. I ate dinner too. Snap of dinner attached. Good night. Rest. Well, Jungkook rubbed his tummy, closing his eyes while thinking of Tae's behavior. His heart fluttered, remembering the cheek kiss. No, Koo, no. Don't fall into his trap. Jungkook. Next morning, Tae sent messages to Jungkook, which were left on scene. Tae then left to his office to complete his pending work so that he can go to meet his Koo soon. As he was working, Park Sojun entered after knocking. Sir, I had applied for leave for half day but you rejected it. Yes, Mr. Park, I rejected it. Sojun, sir, may I ask why? Sojun's phone rang and he entered the call because he's in Tae's cabin. Because, Mr. Park, you work for me. I am your boss. That's why. But, sir, I needed to go somewhere urgently. Sojun's phone rang again and he ended the call again. Tae. Oh, Mr. Park, sorry, I can't give you leave because you took half day leave yesterday also. But, no buts, you can leave. They dismissed him and started doing his work. Sojun left and called Jungkook. Yes, Jungkook, I am sorry I can't come today. Please forgive me. Hearing Jungkook's name, Tae's ears perked up and he stood up, suddenly walking towards his office door as Sojun stood outside, talking to Jungkook on phone call. Sojun, oh sorry Jungkook, you reached hospital? Everything's okay, right? Oh, you reached safely to your home. Bye. They overheard him and gasped. Jungkook? At hospital? Why? At hospital? Why? He thought and grabbed his car keys. They drove to Jungkook's house and rang doorbell continuously. Jungkook opened the door and tried to close it after seeing Taehyung. Tae, Jungkook, let me in. Jungkook, no, go away. Taehyung, I know. You went to the hospital. Jungkook. Jungkook, surprised, loosened his hold on door and they entered inside and grabbed his shoulder, checking him for any wound. They, you are okay, right? What happened? Why did you go to the hospital? They asked. Jungkook breathed in relief, knowing at least they don't know about his pregnancy. Jungkook, nothing. They, please, Jungkook, tell me what had happened. What's wrong? Are you hurt? Jungkook, nothing's wrong. Suddenly, Jungkook shouted in pain, crouching down on the floor, hugging his stomach. They, what? Why are you crying? Koo? They picked him up in arms, carrying him to the car, driving to hospital. At hospital, what happened, doctor? Why is he in pain? They asked worriedly to doctor who was checking. Jungkook, doctor, nothing's wrong, sir. It's normal in this stage. They, what stage, doctor? Sir, your husband is pregnant, don't you know? Pregnant? They asked shocked and looked towards Jungkook. Jungkook nodded his head slowly. After that, they asked doctor some questions about Koo's health and then drove back to Koo's home. Entering inside, they sat on the couch. Taehyung, you are pregnant. It might be right. They cautioned. Jungkook nodded. They, from when did you know this? Jungkook, 2 weeks from now. They, why did not you tell me, Jungkook? Why did not you inform me when you get to know it firstly? They said, feeling hurt that if he did not pester Jungkook, then maybe he will never know Jungkook is carrying his child. As Koo resigned from his job. I don't want to. Jungkook folded his hands, puffing his cheeks out. Jungkook, I am serious talking here. So what? Are not you the one who was saying you can date anyone you want? I don't care, Jungkook. That that Jungkook just because of that? You don't tell me? I am sorry, it's all my fault. They said, regretting his life decisions. Jungkook stood up. Hey, where are you going? They also followed him as Jungkook opened the fridge, taking out some vegetables. What are you doing? I am hungry. So I am cooking. They just stood silently watching Jungkook because he don't know cooking. Then he saw some files on the table. Koo, are you interviewing for other companies? Yes, because I needed money for me and my baby. Our baby, Jungkook, our baby. Jungkook ignored his words and took his papers from Tae. You can join. Office. Again. No, I'm not coming. No, you are coming, Jungkook, and that's final. I will send you a car tomorrow morning. They declared and left. Before Jungkook can deny, Jungkook shook his head at Taehyung's audacity. Oh, by the way, I love you and baby, so take care of yourself. They kissed Koo's forehead, pulling him into his arms, rubbed Koo's tummy lovingly. Next morning, Koo got ready for office because he needed money for Little Bean's checkup and things. The driver already arrived, but he decided to take a bus. But the driver gave him Jungkook, come with the driver. No, I will take a bus. Jungkook, don't be stubborn. Come or else I will come to your home to take you. Jungkook got worried. He don't want any scandals in the office. So he reluctantly went with driver to office. Kim Taehyung. Jungkook fumed in anger at Taehyung. Tae's behavior was frustrating him from the morning. First, his work desk was removed and placed in Tae's office for efficient work. Second, he was time passing because they don't give him any work other than discarding papers. Thirdly, juice, fruit, sweets were given to him with each hour. What happened, Koo? They said worriedly, going towards Koo's desk. What is this behavior? Give me some work, will you? No, Koo, you just rest, okay? I will do the work. I'm going to a meeting now. Okay. They left from there and Jungkook hopped in his chair and texted Sojun and they decided to meet at canteen for lunch. At lunch, Jungkook and Sojun took a place to eat. When they heard the commotion, can I join you, Mr. Park and Mr. John? They asked, but he sat beside Jungkook before they could answer. You are already seated. What are you doing here, sir? Oh, I decided to check how my office canteen's food supply is. Ko and Sojun looked at each other while other employees gossiped about how their boss is sitting and eating in the canteen for the first time. They was driving Jungkook to his house while Jungkook was staring outside the window. Jungkook, is baby alright? You did not feel the pain in the whole day, right? Yes, nothing happened. Baby is okay, Jungkook replied. Oh, Koo, I was asking, why don't you move in with me to my apartment? No. But Jungkook, nope. Koo, never. They accepted his defeat. He can't win against Jungkook. They reached in front of Koo's house. Koo tried to open his door, but it was locked. He looked at Taze, raising his eyebrow, but Tae was looking at him with dark gaze. Jungkook gulped and leaned back. Jungkook, I want to kiss you, Tae husked out in his deep voice. Tae, Koo, please. Tae touched Koo's cheek and captured Koo's lips in his own, kissing him. After making out with Jungkook, Tae backed away and unlocked the car. Jungkook fastly stepped down. Good night, Koo, Tae whispered as he followed Jungkook until he entered inside. Next morning, ding dong ding ding dong ding ding dong ding 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 ding, coming coming. Jungkook opened the door. Surprise! They shouted with the flower bouquet in his hand, giving it to Jungkook and dragging his trolley bag behind himself, entering into Koo's house. What are you doing here? Oh, Koo, I will live with you. But why? You forget last night I said to move together. And I rejected the idea. Yes, but you rejected to move in my apartment, but I can't leave and baby alone, so here am I. Yeah, unbelievable, Kim Taehyung, Jungkook shouted. Jungkook, did you eat breakfast? Come have it, I bring it with me. They got into the kitchen and served breakfast for himself and Jungkook, completely ignoring Jungkook's words. Few months later, yes, yes, Koo, I will come early and bring your strawberry matcha too. They got up, closing his laptop bag, going back to his house. It's been few months they are staying together. Jungkook had accepted Tae's apology too after Tae pursuing him every day, taking care of him, showing him with gifts and loves every day. A lot has happened in past few months. Tae's jealousy perked up in front of employees and everyone in the office now knows his boss and secretary are dating. Flashback. One day Jungkook was getting bored inside office as they did not give him any work. So he left to terrace, ignoring Taehyung who asked him where he was going. They let him go and went to a meeting. The meeting finished with a new business partner, Mr. Lee Min-ho. Jungkook was coming back from terrace to Tae's office when he saw a commotion. A woman bumped into Mr. Lee, but Mr. Lee thought that she was seducing him, so he glared at her and insulted her. But Jungkook saw all that and knew that she is innocent. I apologize, but she is innocent, and it was a mistake, sir. Mr. Lee, oh, who are you? Are you the CEO here? I knew that she is at fault. Or are you trying to gain my attention too? Mr. Lee blamed Jungkook. Excuse me, who are you to blame me? We apologized for misunderstanding, but now you are doing wrong, sir. Listen, you are just an employee, and you are arguing with me? Wait, I will show you your place. Mr. Lee turned around to go to Tae's office, but Tae, who just reached there, listened to argument between Jungkook and Mr. Lee, fuming in anger. Oh, Mr. Kim, that's good. You are here too. This stupid employee dared to argue with me when it's that girl's fault, he said, looking down at Jungkook, smirked, thinking, how dare you call my boyfriend stupid? What? Lee Min-ho asked, shocked. Tae moved towards Jungkook and wrapped his arms around Koo's waist, pulling him closer to himself. Yes, my boyfriend, Jungkook, and I think she already apologized. But you are the one who was stretching the matter. Oh, by the way, I reject your proposal because I don't want to work with a shallow person. Mr. Kim, you are rejecting me for this worthless boy, huh? He shouted, glaring disgustingly at Jungkook. How dare you? Tae groped his collar in anger. Mr. Lee struggled to get out of his hold. Throw this man out of here and never let him enter again. Jungkook was shocked at Tae's aggressiveness, but then wave of dizziness hit him because of all the loud shouts and fights. He grabbed his head and crouched down on the floor, grabbing Tae's attention and everyone around. Koo, what happened? Call the doctor now. Tae picked up Koo up in his arms, moving toward his office while shouting at the employees. Tae, Koo, are you hurt? Tae made Jungkook drink a glass of water, laying him down on the sofa. Yes, I am feeling fine now. A headache, and that's how whole office got to know that boss is dating Jungkook and he is pregnant. Now, the flashback ends of the story. They, Koo, I am back, they said while entering inside but stopped when they saw Koo sleeping while hugging his pregnancy pillow on the living room couch. They crouched down in front of him and pecked his forehead. Jungkook opened his eyes slowly, feeling the soft touch. You are here. I bring you strawberry matcha Koo. Wow! Jungkook jumped excitedly, happily hearing that. So cute. I wanna nom nom your cheeks. They opened his mouth to nom nom on Koo's cheeks. Yeah, yeah, Koo squealed in shyness, covering his face with his tiny hands. How's my little bean feeling? They patted Koo's tummy, talking sweetly. Little Bean was missing Daddy, but now it's happy, Jungkook said, sipping his matcha, asking Tae questions about his day. Jungkook, I'm so happy. Thank you so much for giving me and accepting my love. Thank you very much. So, Jungkook hugged Tae, consoling him, who was getting emotional. He is satisfied now and happy too. He loved Tae and he was hurt, but Tae accepted his mistakes and he wanna give little babe his whole family too. Tae smiled happily in the hug. He is happy with Jungkook and excited to welcome his little babe in the world, and he's sure he's gonna be best father to the baby and best husband to Jungkook as he is soon going to propose for marriage. The end. Watch next one shots on my channel. Bye guys.